petitions still including the one for the CJ, still before the JSC, despite the public pronouncement by Gujri that he will withdraw it. This is after President Kenyatta asked him to do that. That was not done, at least not formally, so it is still before the JSC. Also, we're hearing there could be another petition before the end of today against Justice Smokin Wanjala. So that has not yet happened, but reports indicating that also that is a petition that's likely to come. But also to note, we've been speaking to some of the members of the JSC. The JSC now, in essence, has petitions against all the judges. And I say all the judges because those petitions against judges, Ibrahim Ojwang, as well as Njoki Ndongo, that were dealing with issues of absconding of duty, they had not yet been canvassed and dealt with. So those petitions by Apollo Mboya are still with the JSC, and they were also seeking that the JSC find the 3 judges had conducted themselves grossly. So in essence, other than Smokin Wanjala at this particular point, the JSC seized off petitions on all the other 6 judges of the Supreme Court. But as I said, sources indicating there could be yet another coming against Smokin Wanjala. So a Supreme Court under siege, Kisa, this afternoon. We'll wait to see what the JSC will be saying. But what we understand the procedure is that after an application has been filed on gross misconduct of any judge, then the person, the party to that petition, whoever is being accused, they're given 21 days to respond to those allegations. And thereafter, there are processes that will follow in as far as canvassing and ensuring first, before the matter is heard, it meets the threshold in terms of merit or demerit and whether it can be considered in the mandate of the JSC, Akisa.
That the Judicial Service Commission is expected to make an address anytime today. What really do we expect to come out of that in light of all these petitions that are finding themselves on their hands?
Akisa, we expect that the JSC will communicate whether or not if officially they've been able to receive these petitions. Remember, these are a matter of national interest. It is one we expect because of the kind of attention it draws. It will see expediency in the manner in which it's dealt with, because one of the questions I did put to one of the members of the JSC is why do they still have the 3 other petitions of Ojwang, Njoki and Ibrahim still in their, storage and as far as their in tray and has not been dealt with so many months after we know this was filed sometime last year. So they say it's about scheduling and some of the processes in the JSC. But what sources inside the JSC indicate with these petitions that are high profile, a petition against the CJ, against the DCJ. Remember, both of them are members of the Judicial Service Commission. The CJ is in fact the chairperson of the JSC. So if in fact these matters are admitted and considered by the JSC, then they would have to recuse themselves. So what largely we expect is that there will be communication on how these matters will be dealt with, communications around how things and events will play out here on out. But in as far as what else, we'll have to wait and see, because there is no agenda clearly outlined, at least to the press so far. But we understand they were discussing quite a number of issues this morning going into the afternoon, Akisa.